I love creating these storytelling type of illustrations, and having them with this watercolor type of textures give me kind of like this nostalgic feeling, kind of like if I would be reading this in an old comic book. Let me show you step by step how I made it. Okay, so all this starts with some concepts. I was looking for an interesting character with a bit of a story behind her. I like this sneaky thief right here, but she was missing something, so I continued just researching until I came up with the idea of this thief girl stealing a big gem. But the perspective here was a bit flat, so I decided to just bring a bit of 3D perspective to it. I felt like it just told the story better. With the perspective drawing ready, I decided to clean the sketch and then start the inking. I wanted a very cartoony style for this illustration, that is why I went with this very bold brush pen type of look. But now for the interesting part, the colors. The first thing that I usually do when I have a character like this and I need to color it is create a mask for it. This is simply a cutout version of the character so that I can make sure that I paint inside the lines. After that, I created a new clipping mask. This is a layer that simply paints inside the boundaries of my character. And with a brush like this LP Watercolor Fine Clean, I started painting those local colors. Once I have all of them, it looked kinda like this. And you know, I like the illustration just as it is right now, but I wanted to add a bit of shading. So I created a new layer on top of the character, and this one I set to multiply mode. And here with a wet brush, I started painting all of these shadows to create a bit more of a sense of volume. And because that was not enough, I created one more layer. You can see it without the shadows and with the shadows. I don't know about you, but I think that it really helps. And because I am absolutely lazy about painting backgrounds, but I still wanted some atmosphere for this character right here, I dropped this square of purple just to kind of indicate that the character was running out of a doorway or something. I hope you like the process, and if you want to try to make an illustration with these same brushes, I just released these brushes in my store, and you can find them in the link in my bio.